Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Still your guy Prince TV. If this is your first time of coming across to the channel, please subscribe, you hit the like button, as well you put the notification bell. Anytime I put my video, you will be the first one to be notified, and then you see what the video is all about. So guys, without wasting your time this morning, this document issue, we have been debating on it, giving different kind of information, but yet not yet coming to a conclusion so that everyone will know what is the final say about the document. So yesterday they still hold meeting about this document. They made many kinds of decree, they made many kind of law, and then finally Teresa Bellanova and luciana lamorgese, they won the case that the document have to be given to us. You understand, with the migrant, that the document have to be given to us. So this morning I said I will bring the real details, everything. So you guys will take your time and listen to what I have to say here. Everything I have to read here is something that concerns the document, how they want to share this document, how you can apply, people who can apply, and people who cannot apply. And this sanatoria is two types of sanatoria they want to make. So guys, I will read in detail so that you guys understand everything that concerns this sanatoria. So guys, as we go here, it says legalization of the position of house worker and carers, and the legalization of the position of dependent worker employed in other field sanatoria. So what is it saying now? That the legalization of people who are working as housekeeper and carers, and that of dependent workers. When they say dependent workers employed in other field, like people who are working in other sectors, So because that Teresa Bellanova, she came for the people who are working in housekeeper and carers, and people who are doing this agriculture work. But you guys know that in the previous time before this Bellanova, it was luciana lamorgese that was talking about this sanatoria, that they have to make all the migrants who are working to have this resident permit, so that everybody can benefit the stay. Everybody can do whatever he wants to do. If you have the documents, so you can look for work. Before the coronavirus come, it was the reason of coronavirus that made Teresa Bellanova to come out and be disturbing them, that they should make this one of temporary permit. Because at the first time, the luciana lamorgese was talking about the sanatoria for all sectors of work together. But now it's not like that again. They make it in two ways. So guys, I will explain everything here so that you will understand the issue and everything as it is. Okay, so let's go forward. Due to what is known as sanatoria, it will be possible to legalize the position of illegal foreign workers living in Italy. You understand? Let me come again so that you guys will understand. Due to what is known as the sanatoria, it will be possible to legalize the position of illegal foreign workers living in Italy. There will be two kinds of sanatoria. As I said earlier, there will be two types of sanatoria. The sanatoria for housekeeper and domestic workers for families, covered by the Act 33 of the Bossi-Femi law. Okay, let's go forward. The sanatoria for all dependent workers employed in productive sector will be covered by the specific law, which will come into force at the same time as the sanatoria for housekeepers and carers. Okay, so guys, let's go for the details. So like this place I just read now, let me explain. Make I explain for now, more of understand as it be so now. So this place when I read last night, I say that the sanatoria will be two types of sanatorias. You understand? Say the people where we say that they do this house carer, and people when we say that they do want to do this agriculture work, and people when we say now then they do domestic work, that is house carer. So everything is just the same thing. So and then they will first give this document of 6 months. You understand? And this document will depend on your contract. And so it be. So guys, more we go forward, more understand everything as it be. So times The sanatoria will come into force around the 9th September, that is 15 days after the issue of the Bossi Femi on Gazzetta Official. They should take place by the end of August. From that time, house workers and carers will have 2 months to declare their employment. All other workers will only have 1 month. So now, this one that they said here now, like what they said here now, something when they explain for here now, so now more than understand everything as it is the view. Say these people will go apply for house carer, and people will go do this agriculture. They will get 2 months to make this application. They will get 2 months to make to make the requirements, and 2 months they won't do the processing of everything for them. So for 2 months, for that the people won't do for agriculture, carers, and domestic workers. You understand? So let's go forward so that people will understand everything. Requirements: all foreign people that began employment before the commencement of the law, and that have accommodation available to them, can apply for the sanatoria. Each applicant must own a valid passport or a valid document for exploitation. Applicant, so you guys hear this place now, say this thing when don't go apply now, so everybody will get in passport, or you will get documents when state say now this country for come out, like nationality. There must be something that guarantee you that you are from Nigeria, you are from Ghana, you are from Gambia, you are from so place. So that is the meaning of that place they just said now. So guys, let's go forward. Applicants that have previously received an expulsion order may not apply for the sanatoria unless it was for failure to renew a resident permit. So now this place said that person when it say they don't give am expulsion, person when it say they don't give am pulling the via, no go fit apply this document. And let's say the person when be say he not just go renew a document, he just leave am like that, he not go renew a sojourner, he just leave am like that for many times, because people don't be say based on say they not give them paper, they don't have to renew that yellow sojourner, they'll just leave am like that. So those kind of people will fit go apply. But if it be say the government don't give you your questura, don't give you pulling the via, you know go fit apply for the document. So guys, let's go forward so that we know what it's still all about. This requirement may be modified by the specific law on the sanatoria that will be issued in September. All applicants that have been reported for any of the offense contained in Article 380 and 381 of the Criminal Code are excluded from the sanatoria. So now this place is explaining that people when we say they don't commit crime, people when we say they don't commit a crime for their Criminal Code of 380 and 381 of the Criminal Code is excluded from the sanatoria. People when we say you get some crime where you don't commit, now make they say make everybody they stay away from trouble. So if they control your code fiscally, they say if you say you don't commit 1 or 2 crimes, if you be say the person no go fit apply, it depends on the crime when you be say you don't commit. So guys, let's go forward. A family can't legalize more than 1 housekeeper. However, there is no limit on the number of cares that can be legalized, as long as they can show the pathology of the assisted person by medical certificate or any other workers. So it's not saying that like these are Italian people, they are people that they cannot employ more than 1 person, unless they will clarify, they will state the certificate that they can like pay the tax of that person, they can make the certificate about like taking care of the person in terms of medical issues. You understand? So guys, let's go forward. Instruction for the legalization of foreign workers. The procedure to be followed to legalize either housekeeper or carers are the same, except that the except that the former will have 1 month more for the legalization. So according to what they are saying here now, this senatorial are 2 types. So people when they want fair do now, people will see that they do this house care, domestic work, and this agriculture. So guys, let's go forward. It is the employee's responsibility to apply for the legalization of the foreign worker by declaration of the illegal work. The employer will be asked to fill in a pre-printed form from the ministry and send it along with a lump sum payment for outstanding tax to the prefectura of the place employment by the registered mail. So guys, listen to this place very well so that you understand well. Subsequently, the employer and the worker will be covered by the prefectura to sign a resident contract and receive a resident permit. The resident permit will last 1 year. So guys, you understand what I said here now? So this is what they wrote. So now listen to what I want to read again so that you understand. He said the resident permit will last 1 year depending on your contract presentation. So now what they are trying to say is that the document is 6 months, understand? But if your contract exceeds more than 6 months, you might have the opportunity to have it to be 1 year. So this issue now, as it will be here, it depends on the kind of contract where you get. If you be say you want to get 2 years contract, automatically you fit get the 1 year where they talk. So if you be say you get 6 months contract, they will still give you the 6 months document as the CBC 9 they put as the law. You understand? So this document will depend on your contract. The strength of your contract will determine the strength of your documents they will issue to you. So guys, let's go forward. First phase, the Ministry of Internal, which issue 2 set of form, otherwise known as kits, one for housekeeper and one for the dependent workers containing. So now he said this form now they will print it, they will issue the form. One will be for these housekeepers, agriculture work, and people who do this domestic work, and another one will be for dependent workers. What is the meaning of dependent workers? Like you are working, you have been working, you are working in any sector, in any production sector, you have contract. Anybody who is working that you have contract already start working, you have been working, you have contract, you are a dependent person. You understand? So let's go forward. If a former form declaration of the illegal works, okay, a post payment slip for the tax payment, a registered mail coupon, a complication instruction. So guys, this place is not important. Let me go to the major points. So fill out the form for the declaration of illegal works, specifying the worker's address. Fill out the past payment slip for the tax payment and the registered mail. Make 2 copies of the both completed form, and the 1 copy must be kept by the employer and the workers. So all these documents they will make, one will be for you, one will be for your boss. So guys, let's go forward. Go to the post office to pay the tax by payment slips, €290 for housekeeper and carers. You understand? So now listen to this place. Go to the post office to pay the tax by payment slip, €290 for housekeepers and carers. So people when they want to do this housekeeper and carers now, the money when they will pay now, €290. So guys, that is for that. Listen to the next one. And okay, and carer €290, okay. €700 for other dependent workers. So other dependent workers now be 700 euro. Person be say don dey work already, you get 6 months document, you don dey work, you understand me? So now 700 euro be for other dependent workers. So this 290 euro now the first people when they want first give documents for this temporary one. So but it still depends on your contract. Okay, so guys, let's go forward. Specify on the pre-printed envelope the applicable prefectura TGT district. That one is not important. Okay guys, listen to this please. Please, the payment receipt, the completed form, a copy of the employer's identity card, a copy of the foreign worker's passport, and is necessary the medical certificate which attests the state of health of the old or headline person by the carers in the printed envelope. So guys, okay, that is it for here. So guys, please wait, because I try to pick the important place so that you guys will understand this issue of all these things. Okay. Guys, let's move on. Each form refers to a single worker. The application must be signed by both employer and the applicant. It is possible to legalize more than one applicant filling in the same envelope with more than one application. It is not compulsory for the employer to go to post office. Anyone can pay the taxes. The tax payment and registered later. Okay, so guys, let's go forward. Here it says the registered later couple will allow the foreigner to wait for the legalization without the danger of the being expelled from the country. The employers that make declaration of illegal work can't be punished for any violation of the resident employment or financial law concerning the position of the foreign worker stated in the document. So guys, they are still explaining everything in details, so you understand what we are saying here. Okay, here now says the employer and the worker will receive a convocation from the prefectura asking them to go to the polyfunctional desk that we set up for the sanatoria on purpose at the certain day at the certain time. So said the prefectura will inform the person when be say na him wan apply, and your boss when be say na him wan employ you. So we inform them the date. They will inform them the date, time, and where to make this requirement. So for now, so guys, so now let me go to the next point so that you guys will still understand. Now they make two statements here. He said the resident contract will be signed by the employer and worker. The resident permit will be given to the foreign worker. The document will be given. So last note. So guys, look at the last note they made here. The entire procedure has been based on ministerial memorandums that have been issued to date and could still be notified. And you should be notified. For further information, it is necessary to wait for more memorandum from the Ministry of Internal and Labour. So guys, here end the news. This document issue that I'm saying now is two ways. It's two ways now. So guys, don't get yourself confused with anyone. So don't get yourself confused. This document is just two ways. That they want to make temporary document for housekeepers, domestic workers, and this for that of agriculture, people who want to go and work for this farm. The proposal they made for that one is 6 months documents, but it will based on your contract that will extend the longevity of that permit. So guys, this is the update. I said I will bring it to you people so that you will understand. But as of now, they have not fixed the date that they will start this procedure of everything, because the poster have to print all the kits, all the things they need, all the necessary documents they need to fill for them to start this operation. So for now, the operation have not started, but this is how it's going to be if they should start. So if they should make the date, they will start. If they should start, most of you might even know before me. So if I still know before you, I will come here and then I'll drop it for you guys so that you understand all the facts. So if you be say you never subscribe, I beg, do me favor, just subscribe, hit that red button. You will click that notification bell. Anytime when I post video, you will just see waiting the video be. You understand? Even though say you don't want to watch them, at least if you reach your hand, anytime when you get chance, you will watch them and say your be. So guys, stay blessed and remain nice. Stay safe. The next time, be yours.